Hello, my Libras, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And yep, I am Debbie. So I've done a video overview, no turning back. I think that's what I called it. I'm having a hard time remembering it. So no turning back. So please take a look at it. Kind of goes through what's going on in the planets. Did a reading for what's going on in the world. And of course, it's a time where I tell you that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, I do get a lot of change energy for you too. I know, no turning back, and it's like there's I feel that there's some changes in your directions, changes in how you're doing things. There is a lot of awakening energy for you. Okay, and that card just fell. You know, like we talk about the Hanged Man energy, where you have to look at things differently, and it's kind of being, I don't know if you have been guided into it or if it has been slammed into your face, but it's like there are some changes. You are going in a new direction, and you'll be more in control of it. You'll be in control of the change, your air energy at least. And remember, we have this wonderful Libra full moon that you can also, do the release, relinquish, and request. I do feel like you do need to, somebody out there, go back to, you can Google this, or you can go on Facebook, or you can look in some of my past posts where I talk about full moon rituals, things like that. I'm not saying that you go out, I don't worship the full moon, but I do feel that it's a good cleansing energy, a good time for you to cleanse and to do the release, relinquish, and request, okay? So let's see, higher power. Okay, we got a bunch of cards falling out for you. We also have that card. So let's see what we have here. We've got a couple of, all right. We've got a couple of fire cards. All of these cards have fallen out. So let's see what we have to talk about. Okay, like I said, there's a change in direction. You will have more control in it than you really think you are. This is also about, it is happening because it's time. It's happening because of a reason. So now we have a 20. So we have a 2-0, 2 again, crossroads, choices, decisions, 0, God source energy. And it's like God is putting you in a place where you're going to make God source, or whoever that is to you. I'm just going to use my language. Whoever it is putting you in a place where you have to look back, look at your life, look at where you're at and say, is this where I want to be? And also, too, acknowledge all the good stuff that has happened in your life. Many times over, we're very critical with ourselves. So this is a time for you to also give yourself some benefits and say, you know what? I might not have been, I might have had some rough times in that, but you know what? I got through it, and I handled it better than I even thought. So give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Be kind to yourself during this time. This is the Judgment card in the, major arcana. So it is looking, evaluating, kind of thinking where I'm at, where I'm going. Do I like where I'm going? Do I want to go this way? Do I want the same old? Do I want to have some changes? Archangel Jeremiah, review and evaluate. Again, okay, so a new direction. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. And that's the thing about it. And I do feel, we did not pick this up, but I do feel that like that Hanged Man energy, where it's like you have to look at things a little differently. It's kind of like what you've been seeing. Maybe we've been seeing the what we want to see, and now we're going to see what is really the actuality. Okay, so now we have the 5 of water. So we have a 2-0-5. 5 is about change. Change can be positive, it can be negative. It's always a little bit on the stressful side. We have water energy. I've been talking about that Saturn and Pisces kind of narrowing down what it is we're having to focus on. Saturn and Pisces aren't always real agreeable with each other, so it is a little bit hard. It's kind of like that sand in the oyster, and it just kind of, after a while, it does become that pearl. Now, it's also our Cancer. We have Mars in Cancer, so there's some issues with that. It's also our Scorpio, fluid, emotional, flowing energy, very spiritual energy. The 5 of water is whatever's happening, whatever this change is, whatever you've been finding yourself in, this sense of discontent, or this sense of things have to move, things have to change, they can't be the way they are. It's because it has to be this way. This is the things not turning out the way we'd hope here. So this is, everything, this is things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. This is also that everything happens for a reason, and it's time to say goodbye to something that's no longer, it's no longer beneficial to you. And though it might feel comfortable, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to move in that new direction. So it doesn't mean you're quitting your job or that you're, leaving a relationship. It just means how you're approaching things is changing. Okay? So now we have these two, and these are the interesting ones also. So this one, things are changing. You have to come to a point where you can accept the change and understand that there is more going on for you with this change. It's not to punish you, my Libras. It's actually to set you on this new path, this new direction that they're talking about. But what is this new direction? And is this all happening in the weekend? That's going to be a lot to handle. I mean, it really is a lot to handle. So I would kind of say, and if you go back to that beginning, I'd kind of say that this is what maybe Friday you're feeling this, Friday, Saturday you're feeling this, and then as we head into the week, you're going to actually see that things are going to be much better, much more exciting, okay? So we have, not quite sure where we need to go because this is how they came out. So we're going to go with the Ace of Fire. So we have the Ace, which is a 1, new beginning, new start. Fire, which is that Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries right now, and it's doing some stuff next week. So it's a new passion. So whatever this is going on, whatever you're leaving behind, whatever the new direction is, you do fall on your feet. You do find, it does give you an opportunity for you to redirect, and also to I kind of feel like you're taking control, not, I shouldn't say taking control, but it's like you're finally able to go for what you really want to go. So it'd be kind of like somebody who's always wanted to travel, they now retire and now they're able to travel, or you get a job that you're now able to travel. So it's like you're falling, you fall on your feet. Whatever this is about, you do fall on your feet. It does renew a passion. It does get you, or it does start a new passion. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement. Change your life now. So whatever this is about, when I say it's meant to be, it's time to say goodbye. Like I said, you land on your feet. And then we have this Queen of Fire. So the Queen's underlying energy is water. We know what that's about. Fire is fire. So we have this emotionally loving energy that's also fire. Okay, so the Queen of Water is loving, emotional. She can be a little bit too nitpicky. She can be a little bit too micromanaging, but the fire energy is bigger than that. Okay, she wants to go and try anything now, but she's not going to be stupid. She's not going to be foolish. She's going to follow whatever this is. So there could be, maybe on Friday you're hearing that there's some layoffs coming on, and then on Monday new opportunities open up for you. And I'm not saying people are getting laid off. I'm just giving you an example. But the Queen of Fire, I love her energy. I mean, you do not cross this woman. She is confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So whatever it is, it's like you land on your feet. You land on your feet, whatever this is that's been taken away. Okay? So here we go. Let's see what we have here for my Libras. My Libras. Let's see what we have for our Libras here. What else? Holy Spirit, what do you have for our Libras? What else for our Libras? So there's changes. Changes are happening. Changes are happening around for a lot of people. And if you cross-watch, more changes. But again, I don't think we had any of these. We might have had the Queen of Fire, but I don't know. Obstacles and challenges. So this is the 5 of Fire. So 5 again is changes. This is obstacles and challenges. I would say this has more to do with this. And it does have something to do with this, but what you need to do is you need to not dwell on the obstacles and challenges. You need to dwell on the possibilities. Okay, like I said, you land on your feet. And the other thing about this is, like I said, the Five of Fire, the Five of Wands. There is a lot of chaos. There is a lot of, kind of like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Again, you're headed in a new direction. You're just going to have to, jump. You're going to have to jump. And what is that? I've never really noticed what that is. Not quite sure what that is. An eagle? An angel? Is that an angel energy? So even though there's obstacles and challenges, could be an angel energy. Something's guiding you. Something's guiding you. Okay. Change in direction. You land on your feet, and regardless of the problems, regardless of the emotional separation, the whatever it is, it's like, oh my gosh, it seems so big. Whatever it is, you land on your feet, my Libras. So let's see what we have here. What angels of abundance? What do you want to tell our Libras? What do you want to tell our Libras? Holy Spirit, angels of abundance, what do you want to say to our Libras here? Yeah, again, a new path, change in directions, all that, landing on your feet. Quiet retreat. I don't know, have we seen her before? Very pretty. Okay, it's time, well, yes, I think we've seen her before. Maybe not. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Quiet retreat. So there we go. We can see it a little bit better there. Disconnect from the world, outer world, so you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Yeah, you do feel deeply. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And that clarity, you do land on your feet, my Libras, whatever's going on. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt that. Okay. And, if God brought you to it, God will get you through it. Here we go. Let's see. What else do we have? Crystals or energy for our Libras? Crystals or energy for our Libras? Here we are. Malachite. Pain relief, transformation, vision, powerful protection. All right, so my Libras, did that make sense to you? I don't want you going through a lot of heartache, but like I said, there is this new direction. There is this, it had to be this way. And so a lot of times it had to be this way in order to move you forward. Sometimes we can get a little bit stuck in what's comfortable, even if we don't like it. Anyway, my Libras, do me a favor, please, because you have been helping me so much, so I appreciate you doing this. Please continue to do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. It has been really helping, and I appreciate it, so thank you. If you're following me on Rumble, rumble me. As always, my Libras, always remember, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.